witches in the sky. Who is ready to die? Unleash hell all night. They cast a spell by the light of the moon.
Yeah, that was a funny intro. And 30 seconds later, hello, I'm TheZOMBIEJ. Oh, Testament is a great band. Yes, they are. Night of the Witch, check it out. Good song. Nice screaming done on that song, which is pretty good of Chuck Billy to do. Anyway, this video is not about Testament. Although I just like singing some of the lyrics to that song because it gets stuck in my head for a while. That's probably one of the best songs off of Titans of Creation. Anyways, I just uploaded a video, like, literally 30 seconds to a minute ago. Actually, well, yeah. It's been more than a minute. And there is a piece from Lego that actually doesn't exist. It's not real. It's not real. It doesn't exist. But you can make it real. And I have. This is a piece that doesn't exist. And Lego, in their right mind, would never make this piece. But they kind of already have. What piece is this? Well, it's one of these. You can have it as a plus or an X. 5 holes that way, 5 holes this way. You might wonder how I made this. Well, I made this actually it's been too long ago, actually, more like I want to say a decade or so ago. It's been a while. It's been like 11 years or more. This was just a normal, ordinary Inika torso in Metro Blue. I decided, since, you know, I was into cutting and modifying my bionicle parts to make them seem more interesting and ambitious. So I was being interesting and ambitious. And I wanted to try to at least get one of these. To make one of these and see how useful it is. So I shaved off both shoulders of the Inika torso. I used a knife and I used a, well, sanded off most of it. Obviously you can clearly see it's rough. It's not that bad of a job, but it's kind of a poo job as well. So, I mean, yeah, there's a bit of a nick on the corner here. This one pinhole. Why hasn't why hasn't Lego made this piece? Why haven't they actually released a standalone plus like this? Because, I don't know, they're just not interested in doing so. I'll tell you how you can make this yourself. All you're going to need is an Inika torso, upper torso, a knife, to cut off the ends. Obviously you'll have to go in like this, and then meet in the middle and sort of work your way to on both sides. And you'll need one of these. Of course, this is a multi-tool, but this is a what's it called? Well, you could use it to sand down file. That's what it is. You sand down and get it down to as perfect as you can. I got it down to a bit of a tolerable level, I'd say. And, well, I haven't used this piece in quite a while, actually. I've only just rediscovered it earlier, like last night actually, while I was digging through parts. But it just begs the question, if fans can make this piece out of an existing piece, or better yet, 3D print, or resin cast, or make an official bootleg, if that doesn't sound official, but still, a bootleg thing of this piece, if fans can do it, Lego should too. That's the thing. They just choose not to make certain pieces into existence. Obviously, if you've got a lot of the Inika torso in whatever color you fancy, chop it down, sand it down, make it into this, and experiment to your fancy at your own volition. Because this definitely is a useful piece. It's definitely something that proves to be useful. I've used it once, and my God, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 holes, 9 pinholes. Whether you have it like this or like this is useful. It's definitely a novelty of a piece, but it's worth experimenting with. It's worth playing around with, and really, we should get Lego to do something like this, to make a piece of this thing. If they can't do it, well, I'm sure bootleggers or some talented individuals will make their own. I only made this because I wanted to experiment, because I wanted this on its own. And if that meant sacrificing an Inika torso, so be it. Call it heathenism. I don't think it is. This may prove useful in the future. Believe it. Whether it be Technic builds or Construction builds, even if Construction is dead, its spirit is alive in us. And we must find ways, new ways, fresh takes on using pieces that already exist and modify them and make them more interesting. We shouldn't be afraid to do this. We shouldn't be afraid to modify our parts in order to get things like this. Think about it. This is useful. I implore you to grab an Inika torso, upper torso, and try it yourself. Sand it down as much as you can, and clean it up a bit, and use it. If you feel it's not usable, well, keep trying. Because this can spawn a lot of different creative ideas with mock making and mock builds. And it might prove that something like this is desperately needed. I'm actually happy that I was able to craft this piece from an existing piece. It's like, you know, if Lego gave us the Inika torso, upper torso, why shouldn't we be able to get this out of it? This piece is what we need. It's one of the many pieces that doesn't currently exist, as far as I know, that we desperately need to further our creative, No boundaries here. The boundaries have been broken. This is a groundbreaking piece. This is a piece that needs to exist in a much cleaner fashion, obviously. Make it happen. Make it happen. Whether you choose to do that or not, that's up to you. But I implore you, try it yourself. If you don't, you're missing out. You're missing out on what could potentially be the most useful, Technic-inspired piece to have in any collection, whether it be used for system builds, to an extent, or Technic builds, or construction builds. It can be used for anything. You put your mind to it, you put your brains to it, think about it. Anything you can think of, maybe this piece could help bring your creative dreams to life. This is something we desperately need. Obviously, no one's going to spend a lot of time making a fuck ton of these out of the existing Inika torsos in their collection, because hey, that's plastic, that's money that's being wasted. It's best if this piece is well, probably either bootlegged or resin printed, resin casted. Do what you can to have this, because it's useful. Beyond useful. It is an essential piece that doesn't exist in Lego. My camera's about to die, so all I have to say about this left is try it, and if you're not pleased with the results, again, just keep trying, and if you still fail, hey, it is what it is. Be creative, be inspired, have fun. That's all it's about, is having fun. Enjoy. And, well, maybe we can get an official one of these someday. Probably not. But who knows? Thank y'all for watching. I'm TheZOMBIEJ. I'll see you folks. Have a good fucking day, and peace.